Hello interwebs and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Justice for All. My name is SkiniMini.
And I'm Pharaoh.
Last episode, Dick Killer came as a surprise witness and told us that his client was Adrian Andrews for some reason.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so that kind of freaked us out. And so now, pretty much all the evidence leading up to this point is pretty much shifting the guilt onto Adrian Andrews. So either we request a verdict now to save Maya, or let the trial continue and wait for Gumshoe's evidence.
So what do you think we should do?
I'm saying request a verdict to save Maya, but I'm just saying. But I know that Maya will be so mad at us if we requested a not guilty verdict.
And we're gonna let a killer get away.
Exactly. So we're gonna let this trial continue. Phoenix.
I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept a not guilty.
You are a lawyer.
I know. But Man on Guard is a killer. A murderer. I can't let him get away with this. I can't let someone else take the fall. If I let Miss Andrews be convicted, then I am no better than On Guard.
Oh.
And even though I don't want to admit it, I have to face the fact that it is because of Edgeworth that I now know the real truth. He could have gotten On Guard convicted so many times over, but he never took a single one of those chances. If I take this verdict right now, I'd be betraying his trust. His trust?
I just got chills.
Oh god. I never thought about it until now. I trust him?
Yes, you do.
Mr. Wright, your opinion, please. The defense requests that we be allowed to further question Mr. the Killer. Am I hearing you correctly, Mr. Wright? Right. But that witness has cleared your client through his testimony. Your job here is done. I'm not done yet.
Oh!
Boom! To see through this witness's lies and find the truth. That is my job, Your Honor. There's still more evidence to look at. And I'm sure that once those pieces arrive here in this very courtroom, a miracle will occur. Very well. The trial will continue. Miss Edgeworth, please re-establish connection with Mr. the Killer. Right away, Your Honor.
So happy.
Has a verdict been reached? Before that, we would like to talk with you a little more. About? All you needed from me was the name of my client. What else could you need me for? Well, actually, we would like to hear everything you know about this case. That is how things are, well, usually done. What is he talking about? Usually done? But what shall we have him testify about now? Mr. the Killer, if you don't mind, please testify about your client in more detail. You legal people and your procedures. Is it any wonder no one likes to go to court?
Well,
I mean,
he got a point.
I
hate going to jury duty sometimes.
It's not fun. As I've already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. My client did it to frame another for the crime. By pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene, Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Corrida was dead. But even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and button. That act is what I was referring to when I said my client has broken the rules. This is a most unexpected turn of events. For the fifth time now. However, this time, everything has finally been revealed. Just a second, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. We still have the cross-examination.
Excuse you, Edgeworth.
Cross-examination to do. Thank you. But you don't need to question testimony like this, do you, Mr. Wright?
Yes, shut up, Judge.
Your Honor, defense will question a witness. As if I have a choice here. Huh? Why? What this witness has said is nothing but beneficial to the defense's case. If you scrutinize the testimony, then I'll expose the lies in that oh-so-beneficial testimony, I suppose. Oh, I don't understand what's going on anymore. That makes two of us.
That makes two. Oh, God. Okay, alright. I have an issue with one of the...
Oh, I know you have issues.
You know what?
You guys should see the smirk on my face right now.
Okay, I have a problem with this statement. Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Carita was dead. But how kind of... Oh, I don't know. Let's press on that a little bit.
From the very beginning? That is correct. From before my client visited the room. All of my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times.
Oh.
I wonder if that's really true. That's odd. Hmm? I don't know.
Okay, but the thing is... Okay, let's go back. If she already knew, then yes, we're going back to that favorite piece of evidence we keep bringing up. That wine glass.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Because if she already knew he was dead, why did she go in there to bring him some juice? Shoot. Alright, present that glass. Present that glass.
Thank you so much for taking the time to testify, Mr. D. Killer. What is the meaning of that attitude? When Adrian Andrews entered a victim's room, your client had no idea that Juan Carita had been murdered. But how? How do you know that? From this wine glass, Your Honor. The glass. Mr. D. Killer's supposed client thought Mr. Carita had only fainted, which is why this glass of tomato juice was poured for the victim. Isn't that just a part of Adrian Andrews' calculated plan? That is not possible, Your Honor. This glass bears the fingerprints of that person. Had this been planned, they would have never left their fingerprints behind. I see your point. Mr. Edgeworth, what's your opinion? Strangely enough, I had the same exact thought just now.
Holy crap.
Witness, how do you explain a strange phenomenon? Isn't it a waste of time to ask about such a minor detail? It's not a very important point anyway, correct? I'm afraid you are mistaken. If Adrian Andrews really is your client as you claim, then your client should have had knowledge of Mr. Carita's death. If not, then that can only mean that Adrian Andrews was never your client at all.
Oh.
How strange. Yes. Why is it that the attorney has yet to raise an objection at this absurd situation? Oh, crap.
Phoenix, if the killer figures out what we're up to, we're in real trouble.
Yeah, I know. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm surprised. You know you can't say things like that without any evidence. Sorry. That sounds like an awfully weak objection to me. Shut up! Anyway, I am positive there was a contradiction in that testimony. The prosecution requests further testimony concerning when the request was taken. Very well. Right now I have to buy us more time. While we wait for the items the killer left behind to get here, I just know that the very outcome of this trial lies with those items.
How do you know, though?
He doesn't.
It could just be a piece of paper.
It could be that, yes, or it can be anything. We don't know.
We don't know. Please
Oh wait.
continue.
Oh yeah. I don't know why I thought this was a cross-examination. This request came to me. Oh, about a week ago.
Oh god, I was drinking water.
Okay, it's not as close as the
It's not so close.
It's not as good as but okay. I mean, once again, that was an impromptu song thing again, but not as good as the photograph one. But that was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was a request for my services on the night of the award ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That is what occurred. I trust my memory, and I believe I have made no mistakes.
You sure about that?
So you physically met your client, huh? That is correct. Meeting one's client is the first step of building trust, in my opinion. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Well, crap. Okay, now I want to press on where he talked about they met at a bar. Let's get some more deets on that. Deets. Did I really just say deets?
I was about to say, I'm like, oh, wow.
Did I really just say deets?
Mm-hmm.
My gosh. Okay, alright, just
You did.
press on that before I go crazy.
So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right? Of course I did. What was that? What was that? What was with that brief pause?
We're gonna press further.
Let it go. Witness, I would like for you to give us a few more details. I always meet my clients as a matter of principle. I've never taken a request by telephone or mail. And why is that? That's because I value the trust between a client and myself above all else. And the only way to establish that is to speak to the client while looking them in the eye. Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance?
Yeah, I'd say it was very important.
Mm-hmm. Of course, it was very important, Your Honor. If Mr. the Killer had met his client before the murder, then it's unlikely he was mistaken. So you're saying that his client really was Adrian Andrews?
Oh, no!
I guess so? You see, it's just as I said. I'm so lost. Who the heck am I supposed to be helping here?
Calm down, Phoenix. Think carefully and relax.
Now then, will the witness please continue?
Okay, actually, I messed up.
How dare you?
Where is it? No! Oh, dang!
Oh, it's not there, that's for sure. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything strange this time around.
You have to draw more information from him, but you can't draw his suspicion. If you can do that, you should be able to find a flaw in his testimony somewhere.
It's all about a delicate balance.
Okay, sorry. Let's go back. Wait. I'm at a certain bar. Okay, press on that again. Alright.
Again?
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, you want to press further.
Okay, that's what we did.
Okay, and it's not important.
Oh.
I forgot. I messed up. It's not important.
Okay. Why he meets his clients is not important, and that wasn't the point. Witness, please stop sidestepping my questions.
Ooh.
What do you mean by that? My question was, did you really meet Adrian Andrews in person? I have already told you, Mr. Wright, I did. It was only through talking with him face to face I began to trust him.
Hold up. Can I go back? No, okay.
No, we saw it. That's when I thought I can trust this person as a client. Sure, that what they say about talking face to face. Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now very important? Hell yeah, it was.
Heck to the yes.
If I heard what I think I just heard right now, I think I've got him. Your Honor, I believe the testimony just now was of the utmost importance. Really? If that's the case, witness, please include a statement just now in your testimony. Very well. From the moment I saw him, I thought I can trust this person as a client.
You did the same thing in your LP.
Did I?
Yeah, you were like, him!
I can't remember anymore. It's like, I guess it's just kind of like a subconscious thing. It's like something I would do, period. And I do it again when the time arises.
Yeah. So, at this point, you want to present a certain person's profile, who you obviously cannot argue that is not a female.
It's a man in drag!
Oh, Lord. Alright, so you want to present her profile here, because he is obviously contradicting what he's saying.
Objection!
I would like to go over this one more time. You met Adrian Andrews at a bar and took the request at that time? Yes, that is correct. And that's when you thought he was trustworthy. How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct. I'm sorry, but that is an impossible tale. What? Shelley the Killer... You have never met the real Adrian Andrews! Why would you say that? Because you made one very big slip-up about her. So what is the issue? What did you just say now? About her? Have you ever met Adrian Andrews in person? One look would have told you that she's a woman! Ooh!
Oh. Somebody please piece that walkie back together.
Is it even working anymore? Order in the court! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? This witness testified to the following. He always meets face-to-face with his clients when taking the request. But he has never met Adrian Andrews in person. Yes, Your Honor, that is exactly the point. That means Mr. the Killer's client could not have been Miss Adrian Andrews.
Oh my god.
That, it shouldn't be leaking like that.
Is it pooping?
I don't know.
I guess it's supposed to be oil.
Or battery acid? I don't know. All I know, that's not right.
No.
Mr. Edgeworth, I understand your logic on this one. However, why would the assassin make such a basic mistake?
I think it's really clever how they did that, though. That's cool. Like, show his little breakdown thing.
Alright, I need something that's like, what can a radio do?
Let's have it sweat oil or battery acid. Kids like that.
Oh, Japan. I believe it has to do with her name, Your Honor. Her name? Yes, Adrian Andrews is, without doubt, a very androgynous name. Yeah, I guess I can say that. Yes, I see. Unluckily for Mr. the Killer, the entire time he was on the stand, no one has stated Miss Andrews' gender. And so he simply picked the wrong gender to go with. What? What is going on?
Yeah, what is happening?
Shelley the Killer! This court demands an explanation! I think somehow I must have mixed up this client with another. So does that mean you remember remember something different now? Yes, of course. Please, if you would allow me to testify once more. I know he's just gonna spit out more lies.
But that's okay, it saves us time.
Very well, but this time, please give us the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I just realized, we've seen Shelley the Killer before.
Mm-hmm.
The radio looks like him. His eyeglasses...
Oh my god! I'm just looking at that right now, I was like, oh!
Future Skinny, if you can, put up a picture of Shelley the Killer and see if they look the same. I think they do. I mean, because it's his face. Anyway, okay, we'll move on.
I mean, I can see the monocle thing, definitely.
But
And the thing down in the middle as well?
Yeah, it just looks like him. It's weird.
We'll compare it later.
Okay.
Yes, now I remember. I took that request by mail.
What?
There have been times when I took a job without having met my client. The request was for the murder of Mr. Avwankarita and 2 or 3 other small things. When I saw the name at the end of the letter, I thought my client to be a man. So you took this job through a letter. He didn't mention anything about a letter in his earlier testimony, which means he's definitely lying.
Be careful, Phoenix. If you break the assassin's testimony completely, it's over for us.
I know. I can't make him suspicious.
Are you yawning?
No, I'm a little tired.
Oh, Phoenix, I can understand, but come on, you gotta wake up.
Oh, I think we're okay. Like, we can do this. As long as he's standing there across from me. That sounds a little weird.
As long as he's standing there across from me.
Sha-la-la-la. No matter how strong of a punch I throw, he'll counter it.
Oh, it's like song lyrics.
No matter how strong the punch, he's gonna counter it. And he'll be there for me. Always. Now then, let's begin the cross-examination.
The judge is like, that was weird.
Holy crap, I should have been a doctor.
Alright, Alright, I want to press on the time for the job of my client. The request is for the murder while created and 2 other small things. What are the 2 to 3 small things?
2 or 3 other things? Yes. And what were these other things? A few other things that have nothing to do with this case. What should I do? Should I let him slide with that? It'd be really bad if I push his buttons the wrong way and he gets mad.
I get it, buttons, but you want to press further.
Buttons! Whether or not they're related to this case is for the court to decide.
Oh!
Mr. Attorney.
Uh-oh.
Yes?
The music got quiet.
Everything I've said from the beginning has been nothing but beneficial to your client, which is why I wonder what is pushing you to continue with this cross-examination. Oh! Could it be that you have planning to betray your own client? That's... I smell the stench of a backstabber. And should you turn out to be one... Wait! Uh-oh. This is looking really bad. I shouldn't press my luck. Alright, I have to think. Is this worth pursuing?
Yes, actually.
Witness, this is a very important matter. Please cooperate and tell us what these other jobs your client requested were. If it's truly that important, I suppose I don't have much of a choice. The bear figurine. The bear figurine? After the assassination of the target, I was to find that figurine. I was told that this job was just as important as the actual killing. And where was that figurine? It was inside Mr. Kurita's suitcase.
Oh.
And then, what did you do next? I handed it over to my client right away. You gave it to your client. Interesting. This information certainly sounds important to me. Witness, please include what you just stated in your testimony.
Oh my gosh.
As you wish.
Alright, so one of these was to find the bear figurine to give it to Adrian Andrews. Okay, now you either want to present the figurine or the suicide note. We'll just present the suicide note since it's here.
Because we're lazy. Shelley the killer. If you had really given a bear to Miss Andrews, then this item should not have been inside it. This item? I see where you're going. Yep, that's where I'm going. Where's everyone going? Do I need to pack a suitcase?
Oh,
will there be ice cream in the way?
Ice cream!
I want chocolate sprinkles.
Not chocolate sprinkles, gross.
I don't know, I'm just saying whatever words. Are there chocolate sprinkles? I just thought there were just regular, like, rainbow ones.
I don't know, I've never really seen a lot of chocolate.
I want a donut really bad right now.
Random!
I'm just imagining sprinkles, and I'm like,
Oh, now I'm gonna get donuts tomorrow.
Oh,
For
you
this
suck.
donut Thursday at my job.
Yay. Your Honor, please think back to Miss Andrews' testimony.
I was going to burn it for her sake.
If even for a single minute, this bear had actually been in Miss Andrews' hands, I'm sure she would have taken the suicide note out and burned it!
Oh my gosh!
Order! So that's where you two are going. Judge is so stupid.
I know.
So by the very fact that this suicide note was still inside the bear, tells us your client didn't know how to disassemble the puzzle. Which means... It means, Your Honor, that it is impossible for Adrian Andrews to be the client. Ahoo! Somebody put it back. Order! Mr. Phoenix Wright! Oh crap. I'm sure I've mentioned this before. How I hate traitors above all else! Oh crap. I think your cross-examination has clearly demonstrated something to me. You must wish to break your end of our agreement! No! That's enough! If that is your intention, then there's only one thing for me to do.
No!
Wait! Please! Gentlemen, ladies, please excuse me. I have a matter that I must attend to. No! Please! Not that. Please wait. Mr. Attorney, bring this trial to a speedy end, or I may stay my hand. Otherwise...
Oh no.
What in the... Mr. Wright, are you... Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. I didn't understand his witness outburst just now. Do you think there's a need to hear more testimony, or is this enough? Well, we should... Edgeworth, we can't do this. If we keep this up, Maya, she'll... The prosecution... What has come over everyone? Even you are... The prosecution... rests. What is going on around here? The prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor. Wait... What?
What is going on?
Well, I never thought I'd see today. It's a most unusual situation. If the prosecution rests with no further questions, then the prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. If that is the case, then even though I am reluctant, I must believe that Mr. the Killer's testimony is accurate. Well, that would mean that Shelley the Killer's client is Adrian Andrews. God. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? If I end this trial here, right now, then your client, the man on guard, will be declared innocent. And in his place, Adrian Andrews would be charged with murder. Miss Andrews will be charged with murder.
No.
The prosecution has no further questions, so we will now hear the defense's final remarks. Bailiff, please bring the defendant, man on guard, to the stand.
The items from Dakiro's hideout didn't make it in time. We tried as hard as we could. Looks like our time has run out.
Can't believe it.
The outcome now lies in your hands. But I don't wanna.
Dude, did the yellow guy finally decide? To be honest, I can't think of you as a truly innocent and good person. You have done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. But at least on a charge of murder, it would appear you are innocent. Ha!
Oh no.
So, I guess even the old fuddy-duddy figured me out. Mr. On Guard, you were atrocious as a lawyer, weren't you? Giving your client away like this. Isn't that refreshing like a spring breeze crap? It's just as atrocious, don't you agree? Yeah. Anyway, get on with it and pronounce me innocent already. Right, Mr. Lawyer? I'm gonna kill you. Should I side with justice? Or should I save Maya's life?
You'd better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay?
But if I did that, Maya will die. What if I say he's innocent? Then Miss Andrews will be charged as a murderer, and then die. Do I say he's guilty? Or not guilty? Either choice I make, someone's life is gonna end. Red. It all hinges on what I choose. Now then, Mr. Wright. Let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. If the person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews, then your client, Mr. Matt on Guard, is innocent. There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer is gonna say what I want. Aren't you? Right. I I can't do this. But I have to decide something. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. My client, Madame Guard, is...
Oh, we'll find out in the next episode, you guys!
She pulled a pharaoh!
It was too perfect, and the video was getting kind of long anyway.
Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh my god, I didn't realize what time it was.
My heart is so beating fast right now, you guys. I'm so excited. I mean, not really, but my emotions.
Get it? Maya emotions?
Oh, God.
Hey, I think that's pretty good.
Sans, get out of here.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, we will try to bring this trial to a speedy end in the next episode. What are we gonna do? Oh, Maya, but Adrian, we can't send an innocent woman to jail.
I know. Oh, what do I do?
Oh, God. All right, guys, thank you so very much for watching. And if no one's told you that they love you today, I do.
Sans, I think that person's puns is as worse as yours.
Papyrus, get back in the kitchen. We have to finish your lesson.
But Undyne.
Papyrus, let's go.
Oh, no. You better not get her upset, dude.